We help people really inventory what's going on in their quality of life. How are their relationships? How's their health? How are their children? What's their personal sense of purpose? What are their aspirations actually? Let's get real. What do you want? What are your dreams? Like when you drive down the street, what inspires you and what scares you? What frustrates you? What does it feel like when you walk past a homeless person? Like actually, like what does that feel like for you? What does it feel like to feel so disempowered that even if you gave your entire life savings to one homeless person, that they might be homeless again 2 months later, and that doesn't do anything about the 10 million other people in our country and the incarceration and the genocide and the war and the sex trafficking and the child labor and the all. What does it feel like for you when you actually allow all of that in? When you take a moment to not numb for a second, and when you feel all that, when you see all that, when you notice all of that, then there's the question of, do you believe that there's something you can do about that? And most people are in an external locus of control. They don't actually have a belief that there's something that they can really do to change their own quality of life in a meaningful way, let alone the quality of life of other people. And so then the real invitation is an invitation to take one step, to take one step of leadership, to take one step of change, to take one step of moving in the direction towards what we think is possible. And that's what this next year is all about, really, is about creating a context for people to take a couple steps and see that reality is actually malleable, to see that their choices and their actions actually can create an impact that allows them to experience an improved quality of life, allows them to experience a new reality, allows them to improve the quality of life of the people around them, and to change the systems that they're a part of. As we start to really help people have the experience that they can change things, that's the movement, is a context for community leaders and mothers and fathers driving into this realization that they can clean up their communities, they can improve their children's experience, they can make things safer. And then we can do that. And there's nothing more exciting than realizing that your choice and your actions are changing reality, and that you can do more of that, and you can get more people involved to do more of that. And that leads us into city council. That leads us into mayorship. That leads us into county commissioners. That leads us into state legislators. That leads us into realizing, wait a second, there's no limit to the positive influence I can have if I keep saying yes, if I keep believing that I'm worthy to create change and to provide leadership and to be a steward. So that's what I see as the path of identifying where people are really at and showcasing what's really possible when you put in a little bit of consistent action, working with a group of other people.